Hello friends, in this video we shall be reviewing Thappad. But before that, it's imperative to remind you that if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, Film Information, please do so after watching this video. Thappad, as you have all guessed from the trailer itself, is the story about the repercussions of a slap. A husband slapping a woman and how the woman reacts and goes to the extent of seeking divorce from her husband. That's what the film is all about. We cannot tell you more than this because it's a thin storyline, but the screenplay has been developed around this, and therefore this is all we can reveal about the story. So let's first analyze the script. The story idea is by Anubhav Sinha, and the story, screenplay and dialogues have been penned by Anubhav Sinha and Mrunmayee Lagu Vaikul. First, let's talk about the story. It's a very bold story because in India, one doesn't know how the audience will accept a woman breaking her home, seeking divorce just because her husband has slapped her once. But that is the whole crux of the story, and therefore a bold move by Anubhav Sinha. And it's a very well written story, and it is layered. Seeing the trailer, probably a lot of people must have thought, how can a woman go to the extent of seeking a divorce just because of one slap? Because in the trailer, it's very clear that it's only once that he has slapped her. But when you watch the film, it is not so sudden. It is not just for that one slap, because there are other characters and their stories, other women and their stories, and therefore in totality you realize that this film is a comment on how women are treated and how women should be treated, and therefore the story is so well layered that it becomes a wholesome entertainer in that sense of the term. The screenplay by the duo is also excellent. There is not one moment where you will feel bored. It is such a fast-paced screenplay and such an engaging screenplay, it leaves you thinking. There is one section of the audience which would say that Taapsee Pannu is right in seeking divorce because of that one slap. There is another orthodox audience which says that no, she should forgive because for one slap you can't really break your marriage. You can't really seek divorce. Now, the former section of the audience, of course, will give thumbs up to this story and screenplay. And the latter part of the audience, or the latter section of the audience, the second section of the audience, among them, there will be one section. So among the second section of the audience, there will be one section which after watching this film will feel, our thinking is right, but Taapsee Pannu is not wrong. And the other section of this audience, which will think, no, she should not be breaking her home, they probably would not approve of this story or screenplay. And as far as the dialogues are concerned, the duo has penned marvelous dialogues. Coming to the performances, Taapsee Pannu has delivered an award-winning performance. She is extraordinary in the main protagonist role. Pavel Gulati as her husband is also lovely, and his performance is very subdued but very, very beautiful. Kumud Mishra as Taapsee Pannu's father is superb. What a wonderful performance, and he uses his body language to great advantage. Ratna Pathak Shah as Taapsee Pannu's mother is also fabulous, and her facial expressions are to die for. Tanvi Azmi in the role of Taapsee Pannu's mother-in-law is lovely. She has few dialogues, but she uses her eyes and facial expressions to great advantage. Maya Serao as Taapsee Pannu's lawyer is lovely. What a wonderful performance, and one has shown her personal track also, and that is also very interesting. Then there is Geetika Vidya in the role of the maid of Taapsee Pannu and Pavel Gulati. Oh my God, she is unbelievable. Her track is lovely and her performance is out of this world. Then there is Ram Kapoor as the lawyer of Pavel Gulati. He lends very good support. Manav Kaul as lawyer Maya Serao's husband. He is quite alright. And Naila Grewal as the to-be wife of Taapsee Pannu's brother. She stands her own. And Ankur Rathi as Taapsee Pannu's brother definitely makes his presence amply felt. Dia Mirza in the role of Shivani stands her own. There are other actors also, all of who have delivered very good performances. So overall on the performance front, distinction marks to this film. Anubhav Sinha's direction is mature as mature can be. He deserves distinction marks, more than distinction marks, for a job beautifully done. One, he has selected a very bold subject to make a film on. And secondly, he has narrated the film with the correct amount of sensitivity. And yes, he deserves kudos for making this film. The music by Anurag Saikia goes perfectly well with the mood of the film. Shakil Azmi's lyrics are also in sync with the mood of the drama. And background music by Mangesh Dhakade is of a very high order because the background score often heightens the impact of the scenes. Cinematography by Soumik Mukherjee is very good. And production designing by Nikhil Kovale is very appropriate, and Yasha Ramchandani's editing is super sharp, super crisp. So overall, the women folk will love this film. The classes, the elite audience, the high-end multiplex frequenting audiences will absolutely be bowled over by the film. Yes, there is one section of the audience, the orthodox audience, the single screen cinema audiences, the audiences in the smaller centers. They may not really take to the film, they may not really like the film. Let us add here that the film has opened poorly today. Friends, please go to the comments section and post your comments about how you've liked this video where we've reviewed Thappad. And if you've seen the film, please also let us know how you've liked the film. Thank you.